Hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious people. I say that every single day. I do because we have new people joining us every day, and I want them to know this is not the rainbows and lollipops kind of tarot forecast that you normally get on the internet or anywhere else. On the internet especially, because what they're looking to do is to tell you what you want to hear so that they get more subscribes and likes. It's an algorithm game. Okay. That's not real life. That's not how it works. And that's certainly not the basis of manifesting. I've done tarot for over 20 years, astrology for over 50. Astrology is the science of cycles. Numerology is the science of frequency. And tarot is the science of potential. You notice how those three are not the same. Two of them are very closely related. Astrology, numerology. Because there's a kind of a cyclical kind of thing going on there. So you can kind of forecast. You may not have the specificity. You may not be able to tell exactly how something is going to happen, good, bad, or indifferent, but the timing, that's the key. However, with tarot, it is the science of potential. Here, I do a very simple, basic read. I do not want you to be distracted. Just 5 cards. Anybody who's doing more than 10 cards is making stuff up. You don't need that. You need a good, clear frequency read. Because that's what the cards represent. Okay? And so, I have 5 cards here, very specific. Within the 12, 13, 14 minutes it takes to go through this, you will at the end have a very specific energy. It's going to be clear. Many, if not most other tarot readers are going to throw out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cards. And by the time you're done, you're going, okay, so what do I do? What's the direction? What's the energy? Oh, you got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But they do that intentionally. That's just to sucker you in so that you subscribe or like. It doesn't do anything for your life. In fact, I find myself on a regular basis, I'll tune in to other tarot readers and see how they're doing. And by the time they're done, I'm like, okay, so who cares? I just wasted my time. I don't have any clarity. Oh, they'll tell you what people across the street are doing. They'll tell you what they had for lunch. They'll tell you a bunch of stuff, but it has nothing to do with you. I am here to inspire you, pure and simple. If I get the likes and subscribes and that kind of thing, okay, great. And the people around me are always making noise. You know, tell them to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Well, I just told you. Okay? Yes, it helps the algorithm, but my job is to inspire you. I'm an old guy. I don't have a lot of time left. I'm not here to make a big deal out of me. I'm here to make a bigger deal out of you because you got the future. And man, it's a tough future. It's a tough future. Because right now, there are a group of people who have been running things, I guess technically you could say it through modern history, that is the last 6,000 or 7,000 years, and I'm sure you'll find a connection there. But certainly in the last 500, 600, 700 years, they have been running things. And right now they're in a position to be able to control mankind more than they ever have been able to because of technology. They'll be able to follow and track every single thing that you do. And now they're to the point where they want to get rid of us. Because they got the robots coming. AI, that's the other big thing you have to climb over. Saw an interview with the guy who's the father of artificial intelligence. He's very worried. He says it's being abused, misused, and they're just racing without even thinking about the consequences. And right now, robots can do everything physically that human beings can do. There may be one or two small things, but from sexual activity to doing work, whatever, they can do it. What they can't do is what you can do when you manifest. They cannot be self-aware. Not yet. They're working on it. And this father of AI did an interview on 60 Minutes, said, they're heading in that direction. They're not there yet, but when they get there, it's all over. Mankind will be useless, redundant. Not even redundant. But until we get there, the people who run the world want you to act like a robot. So that's why they're pushing all the things that they're pushing to get rid of sexual barriers, to get rid of family barriers, to get rid of any kind of barriers. You're just this kind of bot that just exists. Because in 20 years or less, they're going to put in robots to replace all of us. All of us. Now, they may or may not get there. It depends on what we're doing right now. That's why I'm very encouraged by the election. Other people are not too bad. We need to change. If you can't see that we need to change, a desperate change, that's your problem. There are so many ways that we're being torn down, taken apart. And it's not something that just happened. As I said, it's been 600-700 years in the making. Meyer Rothschild, one of the Rothschilds, said in 1803, that's a long time ago, right? A couple hundred years ago. He says, let me control the economy of a country. You can do what you want with the government. Where are we today? It's bankers, it's businesses that are running government, not you and me. They don't care about you and I. Don't care. When was the last time they did anything for the average citizen in this country or any other country? So they're moving closer and closer. So I don't have time to be goofing around or messing around or doing, hey, lollipops and rainbows and, all that kind of fantasy stuff. I don't have time for that. So let's get down to it. Middle card, it's the Oracle card. It sets the stage for the reading. And it says, come to the edge. Now, it looks like she's standing on a tornado, kind of. It looks like, sort of, from my angle. Number up in the right-hand corner, 36. 3 is lining up the energies from mind, body, spirit. The mind, body, spirit energy, that's the trinity of the human being. Mind, body, spirit. 6 is the beginning of materialization. Manifesting. Beginning of manifesting. And you put the 3 and 6 together, they equal a 9. That means something is ending for something else to begin. That's why you have to come to the edge, because you have to look at what you are afraid of. That's really what's running the world today. Has run it for a long time. You want to control people? Scare the shit out of them. Got them. Got them. You've heard people in the past go, ooh, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. Remember 4 years ago? It was your body, but it wasn't your choice. So claiming it's my body, my choice now is false. When it counted, you gave up your body, and we're seeing the effects. But you gave up more than your body. You gave up your soul. So now is the time, as we're making this, what's going to be an extremely rocky transition. I'm telling you, there are so many plots to prevent the inauguration coming up in January. There are so much going on behind the scenes right now. I told you we'd run into problems. Next 6 months to a year, we're going to be ironing all that stuff out. And whatever time we waste is time wasted, because we got to get down to business. We got to get down to business of not just saving democracy, of saving humanity. I mean, it really is that big of a deal. And if you don't see it, too bad. But that's why this is the time to come to the edge, to look at what you are afraid to look at. In fact, Thomas Hobbes put it very simply in his poem called Leviathan. He said, hell is truth seen too late. Oops. Oops. But that's the way it is. For us generally, I mean, I've been aware that there was shenanigans going on since 9/11. I was aware something nasty was going around. But I've been here for over 70 years. I had an idea some nasty stuff was going on even sooner, the JFK assassination for one. But as time goes on, you go, look, everything that they told us was a lie. And a lot of people don't want to see that. Hell is truth seen too late. Look at what you're afraid of. Let's go take a look at the reading. Card all the way to the left is the Four of Cups. Here, this says it right here. Cups are things that we're connected to emotionally. Could be a person, an idea, a thought, a memory, something. There's an emotional connection there. Four of Cups says that you have lost motivation. You've lost interest. You're bored. You just don't feel connected anymore. Like this guy. Here he is. Universe offering him another cup. He's got 3 full cups in front of him. Doesn't notice them because he just doesn't notice. Doesn't care anymore. And the universe is offering a fourth again. I don't give a damn. Doesn't make any difference to me. I don't believe in any of it. I don't trust any of it. I don't want any of it. That's where most of us are right now. This is the perfect time for the Seven of Pentacles. It's time to review what your value system is. Is it just money? Is it just things? Is it people? How about love, friendship, joy, happiness, peace? Things that you cannot buy. Ooh, another thing. How about your time? Nobody can buy time. When their time is up, I don't give a damn how rich they are, how famous they are, how beautiful they are. When their time's up, gone. That's it. So you need to, at this stage, and I mean, I can't emphasize this enough, this is critical. It literally is life or death for humanity. This is the time to look at what you are afraid of, to reconnect. Don't be the Four of Cups. To take a look at your value system like the Seven of Pentacles and go, okay, how can I change this? I have to change it. In so doing, you're going to change your thinking. Seven of Swords, that's what it is. A lot of people go Seven of Swords, well, it's a guy at a party, he's stealing stuff. No, he's not stealing a damn thing. Swords stand for information, for truth, for knowledge. You notice he has 2 swords on the floor. He's looking back at them. 2 is always a decision. He's made the decision to leave the lies behind, to leave the bullshit behind. George Carlin was right, among many others. In fact, Mark Twain had the best definition of a politician I have ever heard in my lifetime. And that's over 150 years ago. Mark Twain said, politicians like diapers. They need to be changed often and for the same reason. Nothing's changed in the last 150 years, has it? And that's what the Seven of Swords is all about. I'm tired of the bullshit, tired of the lies. I am leaving. I'm making the decision, the 2 swords. I'm leaving. I'm taking with me the things I know to be true, the things that are part of my value system. I have the strength to look at what I'm afraid of. Because that's the only way I'm going to fix anything. That's the only way I'm going to save myself. And if I can help to save myself, I can, in a small way, help to save humanity. I mean, there's that much at risk. And if you don't know that, if you don't understand what, we're right on the edge. And the decision or decisions each of us make a huge difference. Which way are you going to go? You're going to look at what you're afraid of? Come to the edge. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Manifested Tarot reading. Between now and the next time you and I do this, peace and blessings.